Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up, good luck.
Hall of Fame referee Steve Smoger is with us as well. We put him to work in that line down in the opening minute. Now Madrimov trunks. Brian Kenny, Sergio Mora, Chris Manick goes southpaw. Madrimov going southpaw, and again, you will see he can hook up top. That's a hard hook.
Good shot.
Madrimov comes out conventional, difficult. Good hook. I was just about to say that, Sergio. The fact that he is constantly
orthodox, he's looking to hurt you with power shots when he's fighting at
that remains to be seen.
Yeah, his camp broadcast team. And again, early on,
beat a guy like Madrimov unless you have really good hands.
For batting average, the other side for power. Hard
distance with Carlos Adames just over a year ago.
Hard jab. Another hard jab. He's had knockdown. Not a very hard jab. I'll say this. His jab was
hard as southpaw, but he jumped in orthodox to get the right opportunities. Gets a little slight angle there.
Here, sensational in the first round.
This is a great opportunity too for Madrimov because he's doing a really nice job of aiming.
It's not just boxing matches. The guy knows how to fight and he did just that, digging into the body.
Be on that fast track as a professional.
Madrimov went back to right-handed, knocked him out with two right. He's got over 300 amateur wins. Clearly has been in going to the body, and why not? Hard right hand to the body. In a fight against Frank Rojas in March.
With confidence that Top Rank had in Lomachenko.
That's the type of power that Madrimov has.
And body. And you're right, Sergio, those hard, stiff jabs. Able to throw the hook from all angles. Beautiful spin move there. But Sergio, frequently these guys are 30, 31 years old. This kid's 20.
And fighting as the co-main on a Gennady Golovkin card.
He's just an interesting fighter. The long haul. A lot of these amateurs that we see from East.
Dude, get an angle with how fast his feet work just to land.
Canelo is pretty much at its apex. We see a lot of times.
But it could. Round 3, scheduled for 10. Hook, or excuse me, the right-handed jab. Digging and hooks. Fielding did not have the heft that Kovalev has. He was saying, this dirt, I don't want to touch it at all. This dirt
is with hand speed. That's what Canelo Alvarez was able to do.
Sergio, if you were to advise Madrimov, which in round 1, Madrimov back to southpaw.
There's talk trash by each other and hug each other in the ring and look happy.
And Barrera told us he's going to plan on neutralizing actions of Nacho Beristain and how he trains his fighters. But now he's... I'm in love with it too. I'm in love with the foot.
Much bigger man, 175 pounds. We've seen...
And there they are.
Shots. Madrimov there switches back briefly. Golovkin in the main event. And what you're looking at right now is...
Now, Madrimov is such a heavy hitter.
Right hand, having a little bit of success and lands an upper. But Sergio, not a bad final 20 seconds of it.
Like he is, and get angles like that, the power just comes from...
He probably wins some fights.
I'll tell you, here in round 4. Landed 54-24. Madrimov with a wide march.
A crafty guy who's been a number of years working with Nacho Beristain. He can certainly knock out anybody at 154 pounds. Munguia, he could be on his way up to 160 pounds.
That he was on. I don't know if Madrimov seems polished.
A way of fighting, the high guard, keeping his elbows in, keeping...
Even if he doesn't have hundreds of amateur wins, the way those are hard body shots too. Everything hurts. It's round 4 scheduled for 10.
Marquez, so he's a veteran.
I tell you, there's 2 hooks.
Here's a lead left hand that rocked Barrera.
Good part of the time, he's kind of gassed. And he's interesting about that, Chris, is that there's a hard...
If you are what you are. I mean, Gennady Golovkin
be able to, even at that age.
I am reminded, though, fighters at that age.
It's up. Triple G is up next. Chris, we've heard great things of hand by Madrimov. Is that Golovkin is such a good shot at a time, but these are hard shots. Hard jab, right?
Taking over a camp of a veteran, experienced fighter. He did it with Sergio.
Every punch has gotten harder, and you got to give it to Barrera.
Run on time, so to speak, in training camp. Subtle things that can change, but Golovkin, I think
Barrera's got to be hurt at this point. Now going back to the body. Madrimov up on his toes, showing a lot of movement. And here for Barrera, can he last? 3 of his last 4, but you're right, one of those losses comes to... Barrera's out on his feet. Another hook. Esteves, and that's it. Benji Esteves steps in, and that is a TKO for the Dream, Israel Madrimov.
I love that stoppage right, Benji.
On number 5, referee Benji Esteves steps in, puts a halt to the bout. Your winner by TKO, now 4-0. 4 straight knockouts, and still WBA Intercontinental Super Welterweight Champion, Israel the Dream.